Okay, so we're going to say Shabbat Tov. We've been trying to make this recording. We're trying to make it really quickly. We made it before, and it seemed that there was interference, that the recording was cut off, as it said, and so we just let you know that too. Now, we hope you have had a wonderful and as best as you can and safe Shabbat. And we're going to say now Shabbat Tov, and it's going to be Shabbat again soon later on this week. So prepare for Shabbat and prepare for Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur is coming really soon, so we just let you know that too again. And so we say, Lashon Tova, and may you be inscribed for everlasting life, as we know you are, everybody with us, who lives for eternity. Me and my beloved sister, shabtai, shabby, and our family, kinspeoples, people, and beautiful animals too. We live for eternity, as God has made us to live for eternity. And we just want to let you that too, as we were commanded by our beloved God to tell you that you can live forever and how. Okay, now, in the thunderings, in the simple 2010. Okay, so now we want to also tell you again something that happened from Word on High, revealed this Shabbat, that our beloved God, who's God alone, has made us spiritual leaders and spiritual guides. We're the royal family, we're the house of Judah, and our beloved royal kinspeople, our beloved royal family members, beloved royal kinspeople and citizen and that will even help, as God has made us spiritual guides and spiritual leaders to help our people. So we just let you know that too. And we'll talk to everybody about this later on as soon as we can. That's right, we're the royal house. We're the royal house of Judah, and God has made us spiritual leaders and spiritual guides. So we just let you to me and my beloved husband, King shabtai, shabby, we're king and queen of our large kingdom, blessed forever, never destroyed. We're just people, and our beloved royal Rothschild family members, our beloved royal family members are our royal family members of our village kingdom, and just let that too. And now we want to speak to you about the REVII, our beloved Doda Ima and our beloved Abba Dod, her beloved husband. And so we just let you that too. She was diagnosed with a fatal cancer, because I said, and what progressed really quickly. She had 6 months to live, but she kept going to the doctor after 6 months, and every 6 months, and the doctor saw that she was still around, and so the doctor could see the cancer in the test, but he couldn't understand why she didn't have any other symptoms except that it was in the test. And he asked her how she felt and things like that. And he was crying all the time. He attributed it to our beloved God is God alone and the living waters. So our Bible that speaks of the donkey also speaks of living waters, as well as those who hurt us shall be cursed. It's the same thing. It speaks of those things too. So now, and those who help us shall be blessed. It speaks of that. So now, another beautiful thing that our beloved God is God alone has decreed for us. We're Jews. Okay, let you know that too. Again. So now, some people from paranormal came into the city, and they investigated, and they even looked at the water to see maybe her disease went into the water, but that didn't happen, because they said that wasn't in the water. And everybody came to her water, because they said, and so and quite beautiful. And she was preparing me and my beloved husband, kmms, shabtai, for something, and somebody poisoned the water. And I told you what happened. They gave me sulfuric acid, and they poisoned, and she got in the water, and she was poisoned too. Because they had told me that somebody was sick and got in the water and died from it, and they just told me the other day that it was her. I thought my heart would bust open, because I said, and I cried. I was crying this morning, because I said, so she's an aunt and a mom, because I said, and so and it hurt just like I had been stabbed in my heart, and the open air was getting to it. And everybody knows what I'm saying. Anybody that they love very much, a family member was hurt or left, because I said, so just let you that too. God spoke to us. Okay, spoke to me and my beloved son, shabtai, and our beloved Doda Ima with the living waters, and her beloved husband, our beloved Abba Dod. And he told her, he said she had leukemia, but she wouldn't die from leukemia. That the people to hurt herself would poison her, because said, and she was very careful about what she do, but they poisoned that water. I said, and so, but she knew that she would go. And there was a bird that came, and the bird reminded me of the REVII, and reminded me of her, and I thought that there was something wrong. I went to the mall, and then the bird came, and I saw it was coming back with food, but it reminded me of her. So I knew there was something wrong, but I didn't remember that she had been sick, that she was sick. And so basically, they didn't tell me right away that it was her, and then tell me to the other day, and I started screaming. I was really upset. Everybody heard me. They knew how upset I was. I was crying, because they knew how it would be if anybody told me that it was her right away. This person said, and today say how I felt, as I said. But and she was quite beautiful, as I said. And so even now, how as I speak, how I feel in my heart. And so, as I said, because we love her very much, even though she went to heaven. She wanted to go to heaven. She said she didn't like it, was bad down here. There was bad people. Not everybody, but some bad people down here. And so, but she would come back. I think she mentioned that she might have, if God wanted her to. And things will be better in the future. So basically, we just let you that too. And so now and God said that we would be all right, but she wouldn't go by the leukemia, but she would that the people tried us would poison her, and she was very careful, and God let her know, as I said, and she had to get well of the sickness too, and she did as much as she could for people, but as I said, quite beautiful. And her beloved husband, our aunt, our beloved aunt, mother, and our beloved Dode Abba, beautiful. They are good Rebbetzin and good rabbi. So we just like to let you know that too. Yeah. So the paranormal people declared it a miracle. I've never seen it like that. And I just said, and it's obvious our beloved God's God alone. We're Jewish, and it's obvious that the living waters are real. Just said, and so we just let you know that too. That's how it happened. When me and my beloved husband came, like Luke, shabtai, shabby, shavid, were just really little kids. So what she was diagnosed of, she would have, she would, the doctor was telling her, he had seen it before, but she kept on living. He just said, and so our beloved God is God alone. That happened when the people tried to poison us. The people that tried to poison us, we told you that the devil poisons. Okay, but we told you that they're not our people, and we told you that they were trying to kill us all and trying to take our things. That fake woman that's not of our family. The Rebbetzin was our family, and that fake woman that showed up, she was trying to kill us all and trying to take our things for obviously bad USA government and all the people with them, like that there's no such thing as a Catholic rabbi, as I said. So and that's what those women were with, as I said, and the bad people with them, and they were trying to kill me and my beloved husband, Peter's feet, and our family people, and trying to take our things. So we just did that too. And so now, all right, but we live for eternity, and we know that our people hurt, they will come back and they will live for eternity too. So we just let you know that. We'll let you know that too. We win. It's our beloved God, it's God alone. And so the living waters are beautiful, and she had a very special gift. Don't convince us that we don't want you to let it too. And we'll talk to you as soon as we can about other things. And we want you now to prepare for Shabbat coming later on this week, and this week, Shavuot Tov, because of a wonderful and safe week. And Yom Kippur will be soon, and Rosh Hashanah comes first. It'll be soon too. Okay, so now try to be careful, self alert, and talk to you as soon as we can. And Shavuot Tov again.